In comparison to New York City, the employment growth in Fairfield County has slowed. That's according to Joseph Tracy, Executive Vice President and Senior Advisor to the President of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, who gave his own take on the national economic outlook at the Stamford Marriott Hotel Wednesday morning.
So because we haven't had the employment growth in Fairfield County, we're not seeing the recovery in house prices to the extent we saw in New York City. Now, they didn't fall as much as in New York City, but they have certainly recovered more there. And I think it would be hard to see house prices recover at a faster rate here if we don't get stronger employment growth as well.
The program was organized by the Fairfield County Information Exchange, an initiative of the Business Council of Fairfield County, and sponsored by Deloitte. Fairfield County is the only part of Connecticut that falls under the scope of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York.
The fact that the county and the state have been lagging on employment growth, and it looks like also lagging on wage growth, that doesn't help in terms of the demand for housing.
Tracy says in contrast to New York City, Fairfield County continues to face slow growth in financial services and a decline in technological services.
There's a lot of research that suggests that a lot of employment growth, especially during sort of expansions, comes from small and growing businesses, not from established firms. And so that would suggest that one area to look at in Fairfield County and in Connecticut more broadly is, are there more things that we can do to help people who are interested in starting up businesses, in the hopes that we can foster more of those startups, and some of them will be successful and then add a lot to the local growth.
Tracy also tells us although Fairfield County has had challenges in transportation services, a sector where it could potentially see the most growth is in health.
Another one is in the health sector. And so again, trying to make sure that Connecticut is also growing in that sector. And then for the New York area, leisure and hospitality is obviously a big area of growth. And that's also a potential where Connecticut could try to be participating in that as well.
In Stamford, I'm Priscilla Lombardi for It's Relevant News.